Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Here I am once again. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. This morning, I am not going to stay on here long, but I just want to talk about this thing here. I live here in a small, teeny, tiny town of South Boston, Virginia. I live amongst a lot of racist people. Now here I am. Go to a meeting this morning. And no sooner that the meeting was over, this racist guy says to the other lady, "Oh, that is the lady that was causing all of the trouble and disturbance in the YMCA." See how twisted and wicked and evil and messed up in the mind people are. He's messed up in the mind. And the young lady had to say to him, "That's my friend that you're talking about." And she was not causing a disturbance at the YMCA. Did you see the lady, the privileged Karen, that was sticking out her tongue and was giving her the finger and cussing? See how people want to twist things. See how people want to see things the way they want to see things. And so many evil and wicked people right now see me as the one that was causing a disturbance that day. See how wicked and evil-minded and demonic people are? They're so evil. Hello, nephew. They're so evil that they can't even see right from, well, they can see right from wrong, but they will not acknowledge right from wrong. I thank the Lord for all the people that could see the wrong on the video of that lady cussing at me, giving me the finger, and licking out her tongue at me. And they called 3 cops on me. And the YMCA gave the police a false report. When they called in 911, when the YMCA here in South Boston, with the director, Olivia Epps, when they called that 911 call in, said that I was causing a disturbance, that I was videoing, saying that I was saying racial slurs, saying that I would not slide my seat over for a privileged person. That's why they called 911. That was on the 911 report. And here I am today, just trying to mind my business and go to this meeting, and here this person is saying to, here this man is saying to this other lady, "Oh, that's the lady that would cause all the disturbance in the YMCA. See how evil and wicked and demonic people are? They can see it. People can see things with their own eyes. They can see things with their own eyes. But they will still say, okay, especially if you are a black person. And it has something to do with a white person. You will always, majority of the time, be in the wrong. Because many people look at black people as though we are wrong already. That we are just wrong for being black. Why are you black? Oh, I was born this way. Well, you shouldn't have been born black. Because if you was born another color, if you was born white, I could love you. If you was born pale, I could get along with you. But you were born black. So your blackness is already a negative with me. I'm just telling it like it is. Now, this is not the way it is with everybody, because everybody is not wicked and evil. But I have to live here in this teeny tiny town of South Boston. To have people looking at me when I walk into an establishment, for them to start whispering, that's the woman that caused all the trouble and disturbance at the YMCA. And they saw it with their own wicked eyes. They saw it with their own wicked eyes. Hello, Marlene. But yet and still, they would say that I was the one that was causing the disturbance. See how wicked and evil people are? They're wicked. They're evil. And they're demonic. If you cannot see right from wrong, and you cannot determine right from wrong, then you are a wicked and you are an evil-minded person. And I wasn't even trying to come on here to talk about this situation right now. Because we're trying to work through a few things. So I've been trying to stay quiet about this thing here. But I have to live in this racist town where 3 cops would escort me out of the YMCA and would have happily locked me up. They would have never thought about escorting that old Karen out of there that was doing all the cussing, licking out her tongue, and giving me the finger. No white cop will ever escort a white woman out of an establishment. Never. They would never do that. They would never slam a white person down on the ground, face down on the ground, a woman. They would never do that. A white cop would never slam a white person down on the ground, face down, a female. But they would do it to a black person in a minute, in a heartbeat. And I live here in this racist town. But anyway, I need to get home. I'm going to look for some coffee now. I'm not going to let this little thing here with this old racist guy, his statement, oh, she's the one that started up she was the one that It caused all the trouble in the YMCA. Caused all the disturbance in the YMCA. How many more people are saying that? And how many white people going to come in my face and say, ask me, why didn't you just turn the other cheek? Black people has been turning the other cheeks for years. We've been sliding over and getting up out of our seats and losing jobs for years. And they still want us. They want slavery. That's what they really want. They want slavery. They want free labor. That's really what they're after. Free labor. Everything was fine and good during the slavery times because they got free labor. And back then they told me that the Karen was not called a Karen back in the day. Back in the day, Karen was called Ann. Then she graduated to Becky. And today, she is called Karen. So you can look it up in your history. Before Karen, there was Becky. Before Becky, it was Ann. Ann was the woman, the white woman in the house. And in her word, once she said something, she could blame a black person, and that would be his neck. He would be dead. They'd kill him just because of her word alone. And now we're in the day of Karen. She's privileged. So she screams and she hollers. And the cops come. And usually nothing pretty happens when the cops come. Especially if they're coming. Many times, nothing pretty happens when the cops come. Especially if they're coming on behalf of a white person and you are black. They're just looking, even if you are in the right, the cops are still looking for you to act up so they can take you away and give you a charge. While the person that was causing all of the trouble walked free. Karen walks free. Karen causes the disturbance. Karen walks free. Why? Because this is America. It's not the land of the free. It's not the home of the brave. But anyway, I press on. Jesus is Lord. I hate evil people. Jesus hate them. God hate these evil, wicked people. And we know back in the day, those same people will have a church service and walk out of the church after they've been in there praying to their God. They will walk out of church and lynch people. That's what they did. And that is what some of them are doing today. Well, anyway, I'm getting off because perhaps maybe I'm saying too much. I'm living here in this town here. And I can't get out. But anyway, God hates sins. He hates the wicked people. He hates bigots. He hates liars. He hates cheaters. He hates sin. Sin won't win. And I got a slow connection here, so I am going to get off of here. I'm going to finish up. Thank you for watching. I'm going home. I'm going and get some coffee today. And then I'll get something to eat here. But anyway, I think I've ranted enough for right now. I'm trying not to say anything. Sometimes people forces you to say something. I'm just going on about my business. How come people can't leave you alone and keep their mouth off of you? How come they can't say something good about you? How come they can't see the right? How come they can't see the wrong? It's because they are evil, they are wicked, and they are demonic. And I feel sorry for them myself. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the wicked and evil people. But anyway, I'm gone. Hello, Marlene. I'm gone. Bye now. I'm finishing up.